So, you're live from that.
If the worst comes to the worst, I'll just eat at the phone shop and see what's going on. But if you're watching this live, folks, and there's sound, I bumped into. Sorry, what was your name again?
Scottish Transport Bids.
Scottish Transport Bids. How's it going? I'm terrible at remembering names. I really am.
I'm a drop bus spotter, but I've changed my name to North of Scotland buses.
Oh right, North of Scotland buses. I'll have a look see if I've got.
I've changed it to North of Scotland buses because it suits me a lot appropriately instead of rock bus spotter, but you can. Some people can't rock bus spotter or something.
I'll definitely need to have a look at that if I'm not subscribed. You will have a subscriber at the end of the day.
I'm afraid of a spotter now.
Well, according to someone that's just left a comment, sounds back on. So obviously, whatever I've done.
What is this guy? It's still low.
I can't even pronounce his name, to be honest. If
He
I'm
must be in the goal of Aberdeen now. That's street sites for a while. Two left.
Oh well.
Right,
Oh, well, somebody said to me, "Can you do an Aberdeen accent?" And I thought, well, I don't think I should be doing it in Aberdeen, but I'm going to the ground. That's it, Aberdeen. That is how far I'm going to go the dark. That's not very good. Are you doing that spotting, or are you doing any spotting, or are you?
Oh, this when you shopping back depends on what's going on the sound.
Whereabouts do you usually spot? Do you usually do spotting about here?
No, you should do like bus spot. I always thought when you could find like a few days ago, but it was kind of crappy because it was like good buses before then. Like if 350H's and morning back the others.
Well, I was already walking up and down the stances and where I was talking to myself, so I didn't think there was an issue with the sound until somebody mentioned it.
I mean,
Thing says that my Aberdeen accent's more of a Dutch accent.
what did you know with your spot?
Well, I've not been on the wacky, that's a good thing. Yeah, we could do. I'm usually who the traffic light is. I usually tend to hang around sort of round about here or down near where the lights are. Because if it's near the lights, then it's less likely to get folk in it, if you get what I mean.
Aye.
Oh, 30, that's one that's just come up for London, I think, isn't it? Aye, well, yeah, Birmingham and Manchester. I'm actually going to Manchester sometime next year, so I'll probably be taking that because it'll be the cheapest.
That's exactly the same film as BYD. I like it.
More of a Dutch accent. Well, as I said, I've not been on the wacky. Know that I would be tempted to touch that stuff.
I'm lying.
And I ain't going to attempt to do an accent for all these places that bus calls it. Birmingham, Manchester, no chance. Evora on the 10 Inverness. Yes, please, I will take that any day. If somebody said to me, Evora or Interdeck on a 10 Inverness, I'm having that.
Well, because they've got a toilet with Interdeck, because the coach has got a toilet with Interdeck.
That's the only downside.
The only problem with me, I'm travelling on the house. At the front seats, I was crash smash my heat off it.
I'll just need to make sure that I don't need to go for a Wiz or a Donald Trump when I'm on the top when I'm on the bus.
Oh, you must mind, remember, just 800 and MI for that was in the Megabus brand, the Megabus Citlink brand.
Yeah. Because I remember some of the Panoramas were in that livery.
There's a U-tongue over there for you. You used to see them with random stuff in the M92, but I don't really see them now. You used to see the Kneal, Simpsons, They travel.
I remember seeing a picture on Stagecoach, on a Stagecoach group on Facebook, and it was an Enviro 300, and guess what it was saying on the front of it? M11 London. And I thought, you'll never see that doing an M11 to London. Never. No, I tell a lie. It was M11, I think it might have been M20 actually. It was definitely London.
You better watch it because it's one of the three's going to 10th Inverness to here.
Oh, aye.
I reckon you've seen it on him, it's going to be all about hell alright. It's a good bus. That was just on the 10.
Thing was this, what was yesterday's announcement because I missed it? Well, what happened yesterday to me was I was coming back up from Haddington, I got off the bus in Edinburgh,
Alright.
I went to get the X55 to Dunfermline, and a driver was like, there's the bus getting a jump start in Edinburgh bus station, blocking stands 3, and then stands 4, the X55 came in, and I says to him, that bus is getting a jump start for there, I think it's broke down. He's like, I don't want to know, just go and sit down and shut up.
Okay.
And I'm like, alright, who rattled your kids, pal?
Alright.
And then when I went to get the X32, I was kind of relieved that it wasn't the same guy.
You gotta tell him the late you caught if he was John in Mega Hoover. Oh, have you seen 4322 going about?
Aye.
Aye, you'll hear if you start different the Union Street, you'll hear it the other end.
Alright. I'm trying not to get you on the stream, sorry.
Aye, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going photo bombing, I'll be streamed. Your Paul Lauren got a double video somewhere coming from the Glen office or something.
Aye.
Two elites. You can tell they're both Hoovers, but one of his mega suspensions down. And you can tell it was that thing that he got. You can find your 75 plate BZLs were coming out of the tailing.
I've had a feeling that they would get BZLs on the 99. I had a feeling they would.
BZLs on that, but
I actually like them, to be honest.
I like electric buses.
They're on the 747 to Edinburgh Airport. And they've got them on the Ford Air as well. But I think they're getting Yutongs because they've got more charge capacity.
That in VAV4 EVs and VAV20 EVs, no, it wasn't EVs. I like it. I've never seen anything value.
The only thing about the Yutong E12 is they've got a loud bell.
You told me to.
Ping pong! Not allowed to walk over there and still they do it. That's SG24 UHS 030, just it's come up from London, mate. Via Birmingham. I can't do a Manchester accent, I'm not going to use my time to. Can't really do my own accent, let alone a Manchester one. Now I follow a guy on YouTube and he's a bus driver down in Manchester and he does various routes, and I asked him what routes he likes and doesn't like, so I thought I'm going to do the...
on Facebook?
Eh?
Said you was on Facebook?
Aye.
You'll just see my face. You'll came that. You're there. I don't know why I came your name to
That's me, aye.
You'll probably came down.
Feel free to add us if you want, I don't mind.
I know you probably came. They'll pull a stupid face with a pink helmet on.
I'll sort that once I finish doing the stream.
Easiest way to find my BuzzFeed Aberdeen group is you'll probably find a post in like Christmas Day or tweets and it free to go off the bus station.
Aye. Oh, we've got a message that's held for the view. 18 is a good service.
How long are you expecting to be here for?
I'm going to be here a couple of hours, until about 4:45 because I'm going to Cosmo for my dinner. I'm getting the 7 coach flight to Glasgow.
45 minutes to be here for, because we've got to go back.
So I'm getting the 7 coach flight to Stirling, the Glasgow on M9.
You've got a longer travel, but we've got to be back to the rock.
Well, because I stay until the coach to Glasgow, I've got to get off in Stirling and then get a local bus to Tilly. And I could get that one, but I'd have to get a taxi into Glasgow.
You were up at Inverness a few days ago.
And I got a wee bit drunk that night.
That buses are up there are shite.
Aye.
MCs and the Voras, they're alright, they get annoying, but the BYDs are shite.
I've got an elite down there on a 10.
You might not mind it, but never mind the orange up the solo and the read in Barcelona. The private ride.
A message on the chat says, I saw you were in air today. No, I wasn't actually, I'm sorry, that was a pre-record. I uploaded a few pre-records last night before I went to my bed. I've got about 260 videos on this thing to be uploaded. It's always handy if I wake up one morning and I can't be bothered going to spotting. LC71KYP and fleet number is 84049.
Yours would be X.
YX21NM. A lot of these got transferred down. Well, I'm not joking what just happened. I'm mates to one of the guys at Stagecoach in Dunfermline, and he peeped the horn like that to me one time when I was spotting at Hall B. Thankfully I wasn't alive, because I just would shat myself. I didn't even know he was coming in.
No.
Oh, that's what he was driving. Scania Enviro 400.
Wouldn't have been panorama, just who friend. Wouldn't have been who friend. Oh, someone behind it's who friend.
And a lot of these panoramas, oh, that's SK19EKUX8 Chapeltown, which I think that's just near Stonehaven, isn't it, Chapeltown? It's time wise, it's 3 o'clock now.
Yeah, ever mine's 4255 and 257.
I think so.
They were loud enough. Oh, you're.
I'm more sort of the reg numbers than the fleet numbers.
I cannot ride these. These are the fleet numbers.
I've got a book in the house that's got fleet numbers in it, but I keep forgetting to bring it. Well, when I say a book, it's more like a printed off sheet thing that's in like a bookbinding file. So we've got SG24UHS there, which I would imagine I'll be doing another overnight to London tonight, possibly. That's the one of the 70 ones there, and that's SE69LBZ M92 to Edinburgh. If I was going back down to Haddington tonight, I could have got that down to Edinburgh and then just got the X7 for there.
We got 4322 no way up to Aberdeen. Or YY65 VXX. Because we got the booking curse. Whenever a coach comes to booking, it gets cursed. Same with Vartunos.
Evora, Evator, LSK 612. That's a funny looking Evora.
I like you say that. I know, they're alright.
I quite like them.
They're good. The only downside is the back of them. The back looks a bit ugly.
I quite like them, to be honest. I've got quite a few messages on the chat here. 18's good service, the driver should get sacked for verbal abuse, you should report him to Stagecoach. Well, when it comes to reporting them,
I've got the ex-London little mini Vartunos actually here. Been a for about a year now. I don't mind them.
Alright.
Especially the dark Vartunos.
505279 to Glasgow. SF74 YNN. I wish I brought that bloody pamphlet with me. That's annoying, but well.
I'll give you a little Vartuno nickname at 331. Shake of that one, go.
And the only thing I don't like about the 9700 DBs is the staircase at the front behind the door. It just doesn't make sense. They could have had it at the back. I just had one staircase, or do what they did on the panoramas and just have it behind the cab. Yeah, can do.
I mean, you might this area here was prime Aberdeen. Back in the day, now you're just wet drifting. Better if you're running pretty much.
Oh, as I call them, the Duracell bus. The Duracell bus. Or the Energizer coach. Aye. I've got a mate called Dave, and he once tried to put disposable batteries in the battery charger, so I call him Duracell Dave. That's his nickname for me.
I've never seen a 53-335 sneaking about in the mirror like a profile.
Can't say I have.
Like B7R. It's it was in spotted black livery, but it was a northern profile. The 488 GWL's reg, private reg.
Thing with this is that your friend got Scottish Transport bids here.
Right.
So, if you want to subscribe to his channel, then feel free, please do. Great YouTuber. Although I will need to admit, I do need to catch up with your videos, so I need to catch up with a lot of YouTubers' videos.
It's hard catching up with yours, to be honest.
It is very hard because I'm always uploading stuff. I'm uploading like 20-30 videos a day.
I can still mind you record and like about 2-3 there I go here in the dark.
Exactly.
And you're catching the B7TLs and the B9TLs, Olympuses.
The thing about me is I could be anywhere at any time. I mean, I've done all-nighters. I've done the N17 up here and I just stayed up all night and just got the bus home at 3 o'clock in the morning. Back to Stirling, ended up falling asleep on the bus, ended up in Glasgow.
Have you ever been at Inch Depot before?
No.
Shut down new like.
Been to Albert Depot, I've been to Bannockburn, Dunfermline, Kilmarnock, and that's it.
It's shut down new like. It's shut down new like, but it's...
I hate those things.
Well, we hate them because they're so annoying.
I hate them because I'm so tall and always bang my head on them.
Been that thing before.
PSU 375 X7 to Dundee. I would only take that if I was desperate and I had no other way in getting to Dundee to get a connection home. I'd have to be really desperate though to catch that.
You ever remember your 411?
Aye.
4333 and I seen your pals YouTube video about Angling Rough, it's Terror Twins.
Aye.
No, well we're Terror Twins for 4257 and 255. I think it's back to normal again.
Oh, there's one of the Geminis doing my way sounding like a Hoover. SV08 FX. It's either FXS or FXT, I can't remember which one. One of the ex-Aberdeen ones. We've got SV25 OWE over there in the 1B to Dubford.
I think you've got an ex-Aberdeen investor, I don't know.
Aye, we've actually got, I think we've got 3 of them doing at Stirling.
Oh no, I think 13 plates here and I think the other 2
Oh, we've actually got 4 then.
I think the other 2 SN62s are either some's...
They're ex-Glasgow, I think.
Aye. And then I think I can't mind the
SN13COU.
Aye, but
that's
the
ex-Aberdeen.
I think SN62 AYA and AX, for instance, they're ex-Galashins.
Aye.
We might see a shot at it, probably Larry.
Bannockburn Depot gets the junk that every other depot doesn't want.
The mine's gone down before, aye. It's shite nowadays, but it's like first bus, it's good to finish first bus. Mine
It's all the 38s now, between Stirling and Falkirk, they're all electric. It's all Yutong E12s now, and we've got the 400s. Because I had one of them last night, going home for Stirling. Well, I was meant to, but then it got swapped for a street light. Yeah, when I saw it coming in, I thought, oh my god.
But I think you stole some of our Urbans and Arsenal's first bus. I can't remember, I think you're right, I think it was SV06. Again, GRF, GRK, and I think it was it. I think it was them 2.
It's possible. It's the SN62 AMB number 3 to Maastricht. Dubford, I'll be honest, I've not got a clue where Dubford is. I'm assuming because it's saying via Bridge of Dawn, it'll be on the north side of Aberdeen. Oh, we've got Brock bus spot there. Brock bus spot.
Lights are on.
But no one's home. That's the case with me. Lights are on, but no one's home.
Seems like something for the house.
Aye.
Aye.
Anything that says, do you actually hate streetlights or is it just an inside joke? No, I do genuinely hate them. They are so unreliable. And we've got, in fact, we've got Yutong E12 SG72. That's actually E10 SG72NDK because it's the E10 smaller than the E12.
They're both boxes. They're both boxing wheels.
Aye.
Yutong. Aye, the Yutong E10s, E12s, I like them like the GT14s and EVs and then the GT12s are alright.
Aye.
Oh, it's a Gemini.
Over there we've got SN13EFH and a nice Gemini MX58 EAY on the number 2. Number 1
must be very good for
SV250YV or VY. Sorry, you were saying?
Of course, described your places must be really good because that's a lot. The average is very good.
I think that's probably. I think these glasses help with that as well.
Yeah. can't really mind, but I think I mind about like way back in like 2010, 2011. I think some of the guys got SF09 Jim that's came here on loan.
It's possible.
Even I think one of your shoulders came on loan here and I think
I know that there's a couple of Scania N230s for Kilmarnock up here now.
Aye, the 164s.
Like, I seen one when I was having sound problems.
Aye, the ex Western livery beans up here now.
Yeah. Like, so there's...
692, I think it is a combine too.
I seen one of the... something on Facebook, one of the ex 101s for Free Staples getting converted to a driver trainer now.
Aye.
57003 on the M96 Inverness. I'm not so keen on the Stagecoach ones of these. Because they're a bit cramped.
Aye, I think I've only been on one of them, and it lands it though. It's been reprinted, you know. I've only never been on.
The Ember ones are alright, but the Stagecoach ones I'm not so keen on.
Some of the Ember ones say like, oh, it's been for punk for like riders like NCA and NCC and stuff.
Aye. And anybody watching the stream, that's the Stagecoach Yutong T12. I nearly said Ember T12, but I'm not used to seeing Ember T12. Oh, I seen one on the E7. E7. Get it right, Galvana. E7 as I was coming off the E1. So I got the E1 all the way to Kinross this morning and fell asleep on it. Dozed off just north of Dundee and we were passing Lawrence when I woke up, so I was sleeping a good 20 minutes, half an hour.
Are you thinking of coming to the Brock to do like a Route 305 or something? By Brock to Brewery?
Don't know, because I'm away tomorrow till Monday, so...
A Stagecoach used to operate out of Route. It used to be like 36958. That always used to be in it, but new watermelons new parts are street shite, so I think it might be goes now.
Thing we say is that that Stagecoach bus is actually a banana bus. That's actually a good thing to call it.
That's what Glen Bumpers Depot is, the elites.
Aye.
Bananas and hoovers.
Oh my god. Pile of dog pukes just turned up in the number 3. Aye, horse shite, that's another good one. SG25OWY over there in SN14EDP.
Even says in the red, idiotic dog puke.
I like that. I like that.
That's what I do. I sort of in the red today, but
36660.
I was walking out here now, but I can't really say it in the stream because it's a bit rude.
Thing with this is that it's actually a TC E12, not a GT12. I didn't say it was a GT12, mate. It's a Stagecoach T12.
Alright, that's fucking YouTube great.
Aye. Well, I was having issues with the sound, and I thought if I brought my tablet with me, I could maybe have picked one of the bus's Wi-Fi and I could have checked to see if those sounds coming through, but it's working now, obviously. This bus is doing right. Well, it wasn't all, but it's building's name like all. It's not all. I think it's 2008. I think it got built. Oh, that's 74. So that's just last year. The bus station itself, I think, was built around. Must be about 2008.
Aye.
Ardenhurst holiday up here.
Well, there's only your locals.
Yeah. SP12DBO, not in service. Well, I know what I would rather have if it was the choice was that or an electric deck.
Oh,
I'd have the Eclipse any day.
Eclipse, they're alright.
I love them. I love them.
£3.99 for 2 is one of my favourites. I heard that, see, because you're a Yutong E10, so it's often like I can see like you didn't you like 6 of them on loan to a company or transferred.
Yeah.
Aye, but then you got like withdrawn like 4 of them and you won't get through them.
Well, that's true. Because it just seems to me that Bannockburn Depot gets all the junk that other depots didn't want. I mean, I'm not saying that what we've got is junk, but the streetlights are junk. Some of the older deckers are getting that old now that they're struggling on the roads. And we've got a few Citaros for Phoenix.
They're alright.
I like them. Makes
Never
it,
mind the McGill's at the bendy bus scenes.
I remember that bendy buses up here.
Aye, bendy bus up here with the star bendy buses. Then
Yeah.
before that, I can mind it was
05 plate, but
piece of LA's.
Volvo Eclipses.
Aye, and then the Evereens now with the aims is the cut half cut wheels dollar versions.
Aye.
And then you got the Beatonelli.
This could be an exclusive Enviro 300 coming your way. Silver and that.
Is indeed.
17 Volkswagen SN13 EEM. I think that is the next first Glasgow.
Well, here's good one.
It does sound like a Hoover.
That's really good number.
27798 SV12CZH on the 64.8 in Inverurie.
I very like it. Well, Scott, when one appears, never appears.
Well, you know what they say, you wait for a bus and they'll turn up at the same time.
Aye, and one Hoover showed at the rest of the show. I think it's 2112. Aye, it's 2112 in it.
I've got a Hoover in the house, but I need to charge it up. It's one of these rechargeable ones, and I went to Hoover the house this morning and I realised it was flat.
You'll need to start called 4322, the beast of the North East.
Well, I'm originally from Dunfermline, so that's something that's called the beast to the east.
If you go, it's like, well, I did say you said 5111. I've caught that. Fucking. Wheels are ringing after it. Constant noise.
I've experienced that before, and I've lost bass out of my headphones as well because my grey ones went missing on a CityLink, and my red ones are missing on a private hire coach that we hired in my work. Went for a works night out, I think they found them, so I need to phone them and see if I've got them. SL14DDA 201 Ballater for Braemar 27112. I can want. It's loud.
This seems sensible, isn't it?
It's not.
It sounds like pure noise.
It's not bad, but it's absolutely filthy.
Aye.
2 Hoovers and then you got a logo.
I can mind the Northern afternoon was Hoover once, but I got into the deal. I was only like Hoover for like a month. Aye, it was really loud, like.
I've been on a few buses and I've been glad to get off them.
Aye, but the beat-in Bailey's here were like mental.
Thingly says that looks cool in that livery. I'd rather have the right Eclipse too, because I don't know how much are left. That was a nice Volth. Sounds like P011BDE on steroids. MX said 7673 on the 2 to Auchinleck. I can never quite pronounce that. 35 old Meldrum to Elgin. I would never take that to Elgin. Although I've done it all the way to Inverness when it ran.
Aye, it's only by seeing this.
5.5 hours.
It's nuts. They'll see, because it used to be Fraserburgh, Peter Needham, Macduff, used to be share buses.
Aye.
Move it's Macduff and Aberdeen and Balter. So 1648 and Peter 2 in the Northern buses up in Macduff a few days ago.
I remember when they used to have the Vikings up here.
Vikings, aye. I think it was.
I loved them. Absolutely brilliant buses.
I can't think it was with a mix of buses and Elks when I was at Vikings. They'd never had a B9TLs and that.
Aye.
I've never been in them, but I've seen them. Most of your Vikings are loud as well.
I've got a couple of videos on them, but way back at the start of the channel. There's nearly 17,000 videos on the channel now, so it would take a lot of searching to find them. 10526 there. I remember I was doing a live in Glasgow one day, and somebody, I didn't actually know this at the time until I played the footage back. Somebody went past on a bus and they actually gave us a rude gesture at the stern going like that.
Well, my channel, you can see like YouTube videos, it's better buses than model buses, and it's just.
I'll go into it in Scotland to live spot.
Well, I'm going to Glasgow and down there, so hopefully the hotel I'm buying is 60 Buchanan bus station.
If that's a bus that's making that noise, then it definitely needs attention.
I'll probably choose something now, it'll probably.
It sounds like a motorbike.
Alright.
SN13 CMZ over there on the 23. Then we say, so what's wrong with an MMC? Nothing wrong with an MMC, mate. It's just that the 35 we used to run all the way from Aberdeen to Inverness. I once done it from Inverness to Aberdeen because I used to have family in Aberdeen. Aye. The editing took a lot longer because the original video was nearly 6 hours long, and it took about an hour to import it for this onto my tablet. My hands are getting cold, so I need to swap my hands are.
You're getting back from that way then?
Yeah, of course, no problem at all. I was actually thinking about that because there might be some more parked up in the... And I promised the viewers on the stream I'd let them see where Cosmo is, but I might lose signal when I go in there. It's just in here, turn left and it's on the right. I'm going there for my dinner of the night, so looking forward to it.
See, if you compare other buses that even used here, like during 2017 or something, you're locked in.
Aye. I hated lockdown, absolutely hated it. I spent...
It's in Barcelona now, like, I think 242 crash, that thing's like, most ditches crashes. I think it's crashed like 4 times total.
Exactly. I reckon if I had Game Madrid or the other channel during lockdown, I would have probably been live streaming on that every single day. Probably all day during lockdown. But I'm not streaming on that until after New Year now. I could have done a stream on it. I could have streamed on it tonight, but by the time I get home I'll be too tired. Aye, exactly. I've never actually been to one in Stonehaven. I don't actually know Stonehaven that well. After you? Oh, is this where you get your bus way? Oh, at the top, right. Sorry. That's what I like about this bus station. Even when it's getting darker, when it is dark, you can still day spotting because it's that well lit.
Yeah.
Glasgow's the same. Only bus station I don't like is Kilmarnock because it's in a bit of a rough area.
It's the only problem with this is our electric jet out of weight.
Oh, that's... looks like you got another Sparky bus. LC71 KVJ 84004 84044.
That's only been out 3 days now.
I actually think it suits that livery better, but to be honest,
Some buses suit still be with me.
I think that livery that other 400 EV's in looks better. The livery that EV over there's in, the one that's got the hazards flashing, is better on the coaches, I think. Because an Elite in that colour, it just looks so bland. Anyone watching on the stream, I'll catch up with your messages in just a couple of minutes, guys, I promise. Bumped into a fellow YouTuber here, so I didn't want to be rude. Not that I would ever be rude.
You know, I think it's around 2174, Blue Jaffe is going to do a new 201.
Alright.
It's cursed for me. Cursed. Because the last year I didn't have lost items in it, it's broken down a few things now. And then one time I was I just didn't notice, but on my bus, I get a bus when it was super late. I just missed it. Turned the corner and I was just looking at that. So I'm blaming that for being late.
Well, I know I've got about 7 or 8 requests for routes at the moment. I only take 15 in total at any time. And there's one route that's been requested up here. 20 something, and I cannot remember which one it is. I think it's 220, I think. But I've got a screenshot on my phone, so I need to have a look later on. Because I screenshot all the routes I requested and then write them all down. And I just need to catch up with them all. I've got a lot of catching up to do in January. That's it. I'm thinking January, just maybe shutting down the requests. Maybe no taking requests between the 1st of January and the 31st. And just doing everything. get it all done. But what else have we got over there? LC71KVM. I keep thinking the V's an M.
Maybe English is like same.
Well, the place is up you could because they're good for seeing race plates.
I can probably buy all race plates that Google just had.
Well, there's a video on the channel somewhere of me actually having a shot at driving a Mark 1 Eclipse. And that was great fun. I loved that. What's that? Aye. That was great fun that day. Loved it. That was the open day at Depot. Was that again?
The only thing Bob was saying new is this. It's the first bus. They never rebranded.
Aye.
The bus is like you're like 2016 X system.
Well, it would be nice if we could get Stagecoach in my area and McGill's out.
I think you use this stuff anyway. Go in both stuff and after you know livery. That's in 64.
Aye, and they went to Dunfermline for a wee while.
I think because I think the Stagecoach doing extra employment is looking yours on your buses. And West Scotland's, because as our videos are going to be, you can see it, see West Scotland's so less ours. You can see you are 27, 8, 11 or whatever, and you can see your S64
Well, the YX2O ones that they had at Dunfermline Depot, they're now at Glenrothes. And they were mainly on the X22, but X22 is going to be the old Jet 747 buses, SN67 ones. Doesn't bother me as long as X22 still runs.
You might not see it, but you might have missed it, but you never remember I see the one that way, the one that stopped and cartoon up.
I did see something very rare one morning, but I couldn't get my phone out in time to take a picture. An X55 coach on the X22. That's very, very rare.
No! Wait an extra bit.
Central Bus Spotting says, can we collab someday? Of course they can, mate. Not a problem at all. I'll leave a comment. I'll leave a comment on one of your videos with my email address. Just email me and we can arrange something. I'm sure we can do that. I can't see that well, and I'm only 13. That's not so good. I feel sorry for you, mate. I really do. I probably need glasses. 27 years. That's got to be a record. Oh well, if it's a record, it could be a vinyl one. Because I've transferred all my vinyls onto my laptop and I've called the file Snap, Crackle and Pop. Very original.
Do you hear after their phone called My Bus Times?
Aye.
It's kind of like, it's pretty shit.
It's not the best. It's not the best when it comes to apps.
It's pretty fun. You can put your right, you can muck around like stuff. So you can put like you can go down to like for your art and you can scrap out your seat shite. You can bring back other different solars or full arches.
Speak about your pod, what the boss is currently saying there?
Was it number 6 that you need?
SK19 EKB is currently saying there.
Oh no.
That's what 42545 is coming.
Because if that's your bus here, the number 6, I think it's going away.
We're waiting for
X67, alright.
I was hoping for a different bus, but I just noticed if I was able to listen to every single kind of bit of Aberdeen, it must have cut for me, so 44245, and not cut it again. I don't know why I'm cutting it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised someday if I log into the channel and then it dawns on me that I've done every single bus route in Scotland. But I'm hoping at some point to go to Orkney and Shetland. But it would be the ferry fee here that I would get, I think.
I've heard Glaze get down for Gemini's, the big GLs.
When?
Also pretty shit, very good buses.
When?
Exactly.
See up in Orkney, the only buses you see
Only-
are blue, green and white buses.
Alright.
That still like crap. Unless I get some other buses.
Yeah, it is.
SK19 UKV. Still in beach ball livery. There's no many of them still in that livery. There's one or two down Fifeway still in that livery.
I think it's SK6 that's the only that's left.
Aye.
In that livery. I think that's the only that's left. Then I think there's two 19 plates still in the local livery, and the rest are still blue. No, XAM still in the local now.
Well, we can get models of them, I think, and somebody says looks shite. I don't know what looks shite, but
I'm not actually sure.
You ever came off it if the Venice the local Venice livery?
yeah,
Aye, that means shows that never came
I haven't seen that for a while.
I can't B&K, that's been a Elton Vaness.
Cool.
Turned to metal. That's in scrap. The 3.94, that's also scrap. That's one of yours now. FIFA. Back to the scrap and that.
Ian said, somebody in here called Ian Holmes is saying fit like.
We've also got your 98K, but your MX-11 Bartunas. HG and HGL, I don't want to scrap tab. HGG is still going to have still in beach
Aye.
livery. These are repaints. Well, they're repaint new.
Oh well, there's a few vehicles actually could be doing the repaint down in the Dunfermline area, I think.
Aye, it's a place, there's an AAC, I think it is, or AC doing Beacon.
Aye,
That's for our robots to get there.
I think the Dunfermline ones will probably go there as well. Possible.
For a guy using a ghost there.
Yeah.
They're kind of 24 points so West Arsenal.
There's
I think, I can't mind if I mind it, I think we're saying that someone done Dundee last year.
possible. I've not actually done much spotting in Dundee recently.
I thought you did, but you didn't, because it was a pre-recorded video.
Aye. I was up there, when was it, about 2 weeks ago? I think it was. 091. 091 to go in scrap. I need to stop embarrassing myself with these stupid accents. I think that, and another TC12. Just coming, well there's one sitting, getting charged up over there.
The only one I've been on in it, the only the new livery.
I'll have a look and see what one that is in a little while. It'll still be charging, no doubt.
Like my answer be here, I used to see, of the people who I would see when I was here, I used to be when I was younger, I would see the Coolsrider, Verkner. SO14, Inhoeken in Verkner, LX4, LX1, Panther 2, Panther 1.
It's like
B.
if you're in Dundee, all you see at the bus station, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Aye, if it's orange problem, mate, the 99.
Aye.
If it is a problem, mate,
I don't know. It's like every second bus is a 99.
I think you're I think it's God knows how much on the tail ends change their buses, because I think it was LX300 first, then I think it was the Scanias, then it was the MMCs, and then it was
I remember when it was Scanias because they were 62 plate.
Aye.
And before that they had other Scanias, they were 09s. And before that, I think it might have been Tridents, possibly. Or fours or something like that.
Mine, I was SP16 Bath 4 nurse,
Aye,
SP11 Bath 4 nurse,
aye,
I was the Vikings,
aye.
I was the SP5 Bath 4 nurse were doing it, no, the Bath 4 nurse were doing it.
We've got 10 minutes
And
for
Farmers
our
at a time.
so you want to get Greg's now?
I know, finals.
Sure.
You know, you can go somewhere.
Good luck.
Oh, I'm watching the stream time because I've been streaming nearly 45 minutes. This battery doing 71%, that's alright. An hour and 25 minutes before I get my dinner yet.
The only problem with them two are bus spotters now, but if you Aberdeen Kane's like a history about Aberdeen, very good old buses, but like, honestly, they started like buses about like during a bit lockdown time. I
very like kind of like all the bus we're going to do like the H's and stuff. I kind of do all the bus like the solos and the beating ends.
Well, somebody on here says, your voice sounded like my teacher. I sound like a teacher, okay. I'm not actually a teacher, I'm a part-time radio presenter as well, but 99, what's your emergency? I'm surrounded by your number. Okay. Michael says, where are you? We're in Aberdeen. And then somebody else was saying Edinburgh, I think. Okay. I couldn't live stream Edinburgh bus station, they can't get a signal in the place. I can live stream outside it or at the Princess Street, but not in the bus station itself because it just buffers too much.
For North Scotland, I know the buses like mix about, but in my North Scotland for like 2017, or 2016, 2002, or something like separate again.
Yeah.
The most weirdest crap ever. That's why I was a straight to the man's cave here. Most ones I've moved up to Inverness. Solos came for automated route with the fucking. Some more SE61 Panthers for Inverness. And we're taking them, we're taking the ones came up.
Alright. That's 35 old Melodron for Aberdeen. 64 Metlick over there. We'll have a look and see what other vehicles we've got.
I think I've seen the EKU, I think that's on the 8 still. I think I'm like a lot of 202.
Well, there's an 8 just building over there. Because there's a... I always find that quite confusing, 202 via Kincardine, because there's a Kincardine near where I stay as well.
It's one of the 21 plate MMCs. You can see the same seats as that, it's got the blue stripes. Apparently I've rumours next year I'm going to get a new MMCs for a 10.
Alright.
With big coach seats. Yeah, the easiest way to describe them. See your old ex-Cambridge Scania say. Something like that.
The elites will probably end up going south somewhere, I'd imagine.
I would rather say I'll probably get shifted to Inverness.
84062 on the 6.
Or come join you. That's what I'll probably come do now.
Well, yeah.
But you've seen West Scotland's getting a bunch of megabus interdeckers.
Oh my god, no. Not more interdecks.
Heaps of them.
I hear that some of the older 909s on the Citylink are getting retired with interdecks.
Aye. Or silver, the 909 are still the 909 Panthers Peugeot. I can mind
I'd imagine that a lot of the elites here might go to Inverness with X99.
Probably. I've not really got a neck loop in this place. And we've got neck loops in other place at Deckers. It was meant to be like rumours a year ago or 2 years ago, it was going to be 990 Ds.
Well,
But that got abolished. So
Thursday's no place that I know very well, to be honest. I mean, I've been there a couple of times, I just don't know the place. I know how to get to it, but I don't know my way around it. If somebody said to me what time tonight's bus to Thursday from Inverness, I'd be like, I don't know.
You never mind like the B2M, LA, Premier, Gandhi bus things. Well, I was fun. I was
I think that could be your bus in the net. No, it's that's X60. Unless that's going to change to an X67. I know that some of the buses do.
We were 54245 again. I got caught up probably about 15 times this year already.
Alright.
Go on, yeah. I've been that much, you'll probably see my butt engagement in the seats probably. I've been that bus that much.
I remember getting an X77 back for Ayr to Glasgow. It was an elite, as always. It's always elite.
Can you get a seat?
Yeah, of course, no, it is. And last time when I had to use one of these, I had to use the toilet on board the elite, and it was locked. And needless to say, I was bursting when I got to Glasgow.
The only problem with the bus toilets, using toilets in buses is that you need to like put them to the wall. Yeah, it's like all over the place.
Well, that's 84047 folks on the 727 to the airport. I only says 747 now. I'm not used to being at Hall Beath because I've not been up here doing live stream for ages. I'm thinking about Kilmarnock for a live stream sometime next month.
I'm going to see you're a 6-7 plate jet MMCs a race and you get transferred, you get like using normal Dunfermline.
Aye.
Like normal tuners.
Sorry. I thought there was somebody sitting there, that's why I didn't want to step too far back. Oh, that's X60, it was just the pattern. I don't know if that's any use to you or not. It's like for Stirling to have it, 52 is the mean one. I can get a 51, but it takes forever to get there.
I remember 4125.
Aye.
The loudest plant in the world.
I just got your message there, mate, saying, alright, I'm going to go now, then I'm back. I just noticed it there.
I'm pretty sure all our plants for twos were doing with you in low flats.
Possible.
I think if a lot of them, I think there's only maybe like 7 of them it's there.
I don't think we've got that many elites left in Fife now. Because it's all 9700s. We've actually, every single coat, well, when I say that, the ones going into Edinburgh, I feel like going north and that are mostly elites. But the Glasgow runs, I didn't see that many ones going into Edinburgh for Fife, because when I'm spotting, I tend to spot at Hallbeath, Park and Ride. I sometimes stay ferry toll, but ferry toll can be a bit boring.
One of them has been crashed.
Sorry?
One of them has been crashed.
Alright.
Marked.
That sounded like a Hoover, that one, it just came in.
It's not normally seats, normally, planners are normally, it's not in it there because it's a Hoover.
Alright, cool. This could be yours coming round. The Elite.
With 6 wheels. I think it's...
No, it's a 10. 10 Inverness. Y67 URG.
That was a shame because once the URE's been scrapped because of a massive crash. It's in Canada, never even. Look, my bus pals think I miss. What's the URB? That's crashing me now.
Alright. I remember getting on one of these.
Hill left sides are like smart, like crushed in.
I got on one of these one day at Inverurie, come back into Aberdeen. It's a boiling hot day and the air conditioning was lovely. Felt like this. Like what it is now. It's cold here the now, but
Air 50, I probably get the Air 50, that's URB.
what's that? That was URB. That does not look good at all. I would not like to have been on that. I love Elites, they're my favourite coach, but I don't want to have been on that one when that happened. SW Stevenson says, "G'day from Canada, gents." Howdy. No, that's what they say in the States, sorry. I'm not very good with international greetings.
Apart my head just because of the night, who's returning?
HSK 765 on X7, fleet number 54237. We've got a few Yutong electrics over there. I'll have a look at those in just a moment. I can't, anyone watching the stream, I can't physically go beyond the edge of the pavement there, or else you get told off. And I'm not willing to risk getting told off. I'm not going to risk.
2023 was another good year for buses because once we had, because I was, I think 4247, 242, 248, I was off because they all crashed, and we had 4125, and we had 263 plate Panther 2s. I think we had S16 CWZ, no,
yeah. Well, that's. These have got a lot of good vehicles up here.
It's gone shite, I like, but it's if you compare it to like a couple of years ago, or Smash It Park, before these fucking BYD crap come up.
Well, when it comes to the crap buses, street lights, when it comes to the decent ones, Gemini's, Elites, I'm going to even say Yutongs as well. In fact, speaking about a Yutong GT12, here's one coming in now. SG24 UG. Oh, it doesn't say what route it's on. I'm going to say that's an 092. Because it's been a while since an 092 has come in. There's one sitting parked up over the. There's one sitting parked up over there. I think it could be a Scania. It could be one of the Air, one of the Exclamatic ones.
I don't think it's in Aberdeen.
Aye. It's definitely a 300, and I'm pretty sure it's a Scania. Pretty sure it is.
I think it's an ordinary. Because I can tell when the seats through the Scanias.
I was looking at the back, but between the back window and the back of the bus.
The other side for Scanias is they've got bigger wheels.
Yeah.
10 minutes early, I didn't think.
And there's another way as well. If they sound the horn, the Scanias have got air horns. They're very loud.
The mine, the Aberdeen, like during like 2013 was the best for not was like noise alloy. The beating wheels noisy, the recent TL presents they were noisy. Carbons, everything the bloody the load rocks, they probably didn't it yourself that. Everything is the load is swinching as eyes a really loud hiss. Loud shake yourself.
Well, this was an unexpected collaboration today, but it's really enjoyable.
Aye.
It's really enjoyable.
You did say we should have collaboration at some point.
Exactly. I'm always up for that.
Here we go.
Always up for it.
It's meant it like.
As I said, the thing we're saying there would be a bus for party, that's wide, so this bus for work it is practically 10 past 4, so that can go for party 6.
Well, not much coming in just now, I'm afraid, anyone watching the stream, but we hopefully should have something in the next minute or two.
You'll believe it quickly, you'll believe my new placement EKV, the NMC, the first round is cursed.
Alright.
45,000 coming out it's late.
Okay.
Cursed it. Stuck in the devil, here it comes.
400 MMC.
Here it is a devil itself. See this
And judging by the fact the windscreen wipers were on, it looks like it might actually be raining. Because we're under canvas here. Whoa, they're dropping the phone now.
Thing shows up.
Number 8 Aberdeen SN16 OMO, sounds like a Hoover.
I believe that's one of the crumbled modules.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's
people call that the jet in the skies, but it came come on world up here.
There's a lot of the XR Growth Enviro 400 MMCs are in Dunfermline now.
Aye, the
Yeah.
SN16s, aye.
And there's a few of the SN19s, the YX19s have been transferred from Harbour Hill to Dunfermline. And there's a few of them have gone somewhere else as well, and I can't remember where.
I used to be, I forget mine, it was 16 YX19 engine are broken up. Very got roofed.
And 54515, I think it is, has gone to Environment for Dunfermline. In fact, there's 2 or 3 of them went from Dunfermline to Environment.
Hey, you go to order your HSK792 because apparently it's been
I think I seen one of them in Dunfermline depots. I went past it yesterday, but I didn't see one it was because it was away up the other side.
It hasn't been out in 8 years.
I heard the thing was saying you'll not get home till about 6:30 tonight.
Ah, no, it's because I'm flipping as you can see, I drove jumpy doing that's why. I blame it on that.
I won't get home till about 11 o'clock tonight. Potentially even later. If I miss the last bus home, I'll have to get a train to Alloa and then maybe a taxi home. And if that happens, I'll be looking at about 20 past 11. And it'll be chill out, bit of telly for an hour or so, and then bed. Although I can probably watch Netflix or something on my phone on the way down the road, but just with no sound. Although I'm trying to get another pair of headphones at the moment.
Here's another rare sight to see. Doing twin Thursday to Bro, with friends there.
Alright, nice. That's one thing I don't have, a Slicker. I'm thinking about getting an Instagram though.
I didn't look at I.
I'm on Facebook, I'm on X, I'm obviously on YouTube.
I used to like, when I started, I used to go through my life to get photos of buses. And on Facebook, and I'll only like upload if you very easily stuff like that.
I don't really upload that much onto Facebook when it comes to bus pictures. LC71 KVR there on the number 5. I do sometimes upload onto X, or Twitter as I should say, but I'm not on them every day. Matthew says hi from Cape Town in South Africa. Going around the world now, around Canada then South Africa. Hello guys. And Paul Henderson says hi from Glasgow, or Yol from Glasgow.
I've got to say you're at Aberdeen Depot. It's still got alright buses. So it's like Scania.
Yeah.
Like I say, once you get one bus, you get a lot of them. So I like Scania. Then last year I was in Fairfield and ours.
When it comes to buses, Volvo is my number 1, Scania is my number 2, number 3 would be, I tend to say Dennis or Yutong.
I can mind fun was it during like the league, like those Cody days. If I would see you would either see your man and Barford winners and solos and elks for winners. And the beats,
Kind of beat a nice wee solo though.
Solos are alright.
Just unfortunately down my way we don't have that many of them, so if I want to go on one, I've got to go to Dunfermline.
Alright, they're good. Shocker bones bits like.
Oh well, if you're just joining the stream everyone, we're up here in beautiful Aberdeen. I'm going to be streaming for, what time is it just now? Oh, sugar. It's just gone 10 to 4, so it should be about, hopefully maybe about another hour, I think.
They should change that to Stagecoach, we've not got you. Because we've been fair due by bus.
Was your bus cancelled?
I don't even get it said it was going to be in at 4:15, but it's now obviously got to be extra.
Well, that's the sign up there that shows the next departures. They're waiting on the X67. Next X67 is going to be 56 minutes according to that.
Your voice is going to go on the
What's that these? As every time I come into Aberdeen, I like myself or with these two. It's always when I come and I don't expect and I was out on recording, I was bus spotters like you, I remember it to me.
Well,
I was at my home tune, I was like a bus spot came to Aberdeen.
the thing is about me, I could be anywhere in Scotland. I could appear in Inverness, I could appear in Oldland or Fort William.
Because I was in Rock and my home tune, and when the Aberdeenians, I was like a young loon, mate.
I could be...
Same as me, he came up, I thought like a normal, near bus spot, but he went to watch check buses, asked the bus, he asked the bus, he went to one and says, you're not away, mate, little boy, off Facebook, and I think, when you came here, this was happening, he says, are you, do you think I talked his name? Because I came and went to a bus spot, going, when I was over there, the famous bus recording bit, for you know like that, yeah. Recording the bus video, you'll probably see everybody in bus, you probably watched before.
It's like the...
Probably record here for a wee file.
The buses... Well, if I'm doing stuff in the buses, like say in February or March time, one day I could be in Carlisle, the next day I could be up here, or I could be in Inverness.
Carlisle, I think...
I did burn myself out sometimes, so...
I think there's something, there's ex-Blue buses in there. 2101, 2107...
I just hate being stuck in the house all day, and I always say, live life to the max, why be stuck indoors? If you've got a concession card, go places. Well, that's why SJ74 UPH over there, gathering power. And there's another one over there, it's been gathering power I think, but I'll see what one that is in a minute. Once this 400 MMC moves its bum.
It's funny about the double decker route, all the new buses, like copper edges, because them over there, like we've got UPH, that's elites.
And then the MMC, some of the Inverness MMCs have got like CTZ and stuff. That's all Panther.
Yeah. Once you guys go, I might go back down the other end and see what's going on down there, but I'll wait and see you off first. 59 coming in here.
Drivers on it. Always.
I fair to see a 59 coming in here. It's going in the stance as well. Imagine if that changed to X67.
No chance.
It'll have it programmed on its screen though.
It'll be an X68 now.
Oh. And people were singing Ruby on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kaiser Chiefs.
Aye, Kaiser Chiefs.
Oh, there'll be a riot when that happens.
Predicted, yeah, I'll see the Kaiser Chiefs in it or something.
I think they're right.
Aye. The mayor was also there.
63123.
There it goes.
Alright, Ruby.
Well, all I can say is, if that happens, I predict a riot for sure.
Yeah, right, and I'm on it.
A great song.
I'd rather have that than that.
What, MMC or U-Tong? I don't know, I'd be torn.
But I'd rather have this than Jules Rapid. MMC's are alright, but just...
63123 there, SG72 NTN.
If you ever do first Aberdeen routes, they're not comfy with them. They are not comfy. U-Tongs for first Aberdeen are not comfy.
I've never actually been on the Stagecoach U-Tong E10.
They're alright, they've got the same seat for the street sides.
I've been on the McGill's E12, and I've got a feeling that yours might be going into a different stance. Probably need to be away down here, I think. But although maybe just better wait and see, I think. Hopefully this one will move its bum out of the way. Unless something else is moving, it's not. It looks like that one's moving, so it might just be just as well waiting here.
Aye.
I don't think they're allowed to go out onto the hatch markings there. Well, it looks like you've got YX65 ZKE. Sorry, that's a ticket machine that's not working. I thought maybe it's needing some electricity there for a second.
I'm on this part of the shop there. Aye.
Right, it's gone into a different stance. Oh, sorry.
You could probably get a go last what night. See you again, I guess.
No worries, so I'll go down to the main bit and I'll see you departing. Well, it's been a blast, I'll catch you later, alright?
Alright, see you.
Have a good one. Right, well, that was really nice bumping into that. Wasn't expecting that at all. We've got 35 full mile drum, we've got Evator, which I think will be going to Glasgow. Oh, sorry. That's the thing when the bus station is busy here. Kind of playing hoopsie to see who's going to move first. Done that a few times. Right, well, we've got Parks of Hamilton, Evator. I did say I would show you where Cosmo is, we'll do that in a couple of minutes. Oh, sorry. Not a lot of space here at all. Genuinely isn't. That's LSK 612. That will be an M9. I don't think I've ever seen an Evator on an M92, although it'll have it programmed onto the screen and what we've got around here. We've got Yutong GT12 on the 091 to Glasgow, SG24 UGO, and Volvo Panorama YX21NM. That could be an M9 or an M92. I'm going to say it's an M9. As I say that, the other TCE12 pulls in M96 Blackburn for Inverness. We've done that route on the channel, or do I need to do a return on that? I'm asking myself that question. I still need to check the channel, see what needs to be done. That might be something for January. I'm not doing it over New Year when I'm spending time with family down in Haddington. Sorry, not happening. Might have looked at it tonight actually on the way down the road. Oh, I tell you, it is getting cold though. It's about 0 degrees Celsius here at the moment, which is about 32 Fahrenheit. It is cold. And that's SG74 UPF. That's the Flixbus departing. Ah, it is Glasgow. Of course it is, the main one's Glasgow. Duh. I need to do a return journey on that. But I don't know what direction I need to do it on. I start so many routes and then I don't finish them. That's one of my downfalls. 35 Old Meldrum for Banff. That's just before Elgin, I think. Oh, cold now. Look, Evator going round there. It could be going onto a route. It's not in service. Tell you what we'll do, come on, we'll go down to the exit. It'll be a little bit quieter down there. And I'll show you where we'll show you where Cosmo is in a few minutes. Might lose signal though when I go into the waiting room though, that's the way down thing. And it looks like I was wrong. That's not an M9 to Glasgow. It's an M92 to Edinburgh. See what I mean? It's Edinburgh, not Glasgow. Ah well. I did say either an M9 or an M92 and I was going with M9. SK19 AKD over there on the 35, Old Meldrum for Banff. I suppose when I'm walking backwards I should really be saying beep, beep, beep. I've made that joke before. SN16 OMO on the X8 to Stonehaven. LC71 KVF 727 to the airport. The only thing is about coming down this side of the bus station is where all the smokers tend to be at. I don't smoke myself, I'm a non-smoker. Never smoked in my life. Never have, never will. I don't even drink that much either, although I did get, on a works night out recently, I did get a little merry, let's just say. But we're not going to talk about that, because I suffered from it all day the following day. Rock Buswater says, bye. That was nice seeing you today, mate. It really was. Although I'm terrible at remembering people's names, I genuinely am. And I promise, he sent me the friend request on Facebook, I'll accept it as soon as the stream ends, I promise. And when I make a promise, I keep it. 23 down there, Yutong TE12, not T12. I'm getting tongue twisted today. E12, not T12. Keep saying that, Gallivanter. Keep saying it over and over. Except I'm not going to. Yes, this is Aberdeen. Certainly is. I'll be here live streaming till around about 10 to 5, 5 to 5 UK time. It's just it's getting a bit cold here now. You're at the wrong bit of Rosina sleeve. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. I didn't realise that you left from the other bit. I thought it was this end. Sorry guys. X7 near this department for Dundee. HSK 765. Right, okay, I'll head back round, see what I can see. I'm just also going to play Dodge the People because it's just so cramped here for space. LSK 612 again, that'll be the M9 to Glasgow. The driver kind of looking at me as if to say, is he live streaming on TikTok or one of the other sites? Well, yes, it is one of the other sites. It's called YouTube. I don't live stream on anything else. I do occasionally on Facebook, but not very often. I don't know how to do it on X. I haven't figured that out yet. Right, X68 Fraserburgh is in. It looks like X67 has gone. Sorry guys, I would have come round in time. Or is it still here actually? Let's have a look. You know, the M9's just dropping off here. A bit of an unusual place for the M9 to drop off. Yeah, it's gone. Sorry about that. You won't see us, but we'll see you. Oh right, of course it goes round the other side and exits out there. I forgot, sorry. Still there, X68 for Fraserburgh. Oh, of course, I thought it was X67 you guys were getting. That's where I was getting confused. Because that bus looks like it's absolutely packed. It genuinely does. Of course it's still there. I'm so dim-witted at times. But there's your bus there. But next to it you've got 201. I can't quite make out what one it is, but we'll soon see that in a minute. It's just getting a bit too dark here at the moment for looking at that. I can read out the reg numbers, but that's about it. It's a long line. Yep, it definitely looks like a long line. It's a long enough line to do a conga. Not that I'm suggesting that you should do that through Aberdeen bus station. I can only imagine folk doing a conga line through Aberdeen bus station. Oh dear. I've probably actually got that. We've probably actually got that in my works database at Cumbernauld FM somewhere. And no, before I know anyone gets any ideas, I am not going to play that song on the radio. I've got a reputation, you know. LG22 AWH there on the 6. Doing a conga line through Glasgow. Well, it'd probably be better through Glasgow bus station. It would look stupid through any bus station, let alone Glasgow or Aberdeen. Right, what else have we got? Not much at the moment. Tell you what, I'll head into the other end and I will see his leave, I promise. Because it's going to look weird, me standing here with a camera pointing in the air. Right, let's see what else I've got. LG22 AWH on the 6 and 50416 on the M9 to Aberdeen. Oh, I think I've been there before. Been there loads of times, it's a beautiful city. Love coming up here. Probably my favourite bus stopping place in the whole of Scotland. Only downside is it takes quite a long time to get there from a bit. It takes a couple of hours on the coach each way, and that's if connections are on time. I mean, even by car, it takes a good... I can drive, I've got a car licence, and it takes about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes roughly by car from here to University. LB7 to OZA there, not in service. We're into Dyke on the X68 is leaving, so we might see it leave if I can. I think the closest I can go is probably going to be around about here, so hopefully I can see us departing. M92 there. That smell, I can smell food and it's making me hungry. I haven't really eaten anything today, if I'm being honest. I'm looking forward to that Cosmo buffet at 5 o'clock. It's making me hungry. Oh, that's your bus over there, just waiting to reverse out. We're about to reverse, hurry over quick, and block bus for says to see you, or stay there, and you'll see drive out the bus station. Yeah, cool, no worries guys, I'm just here the now, just about to see his reverse now. I can see the guy guiding me out. It'll probably look strange to me waving at you, because you'll see me but I can't see you, so you could be anywhere on the coach. Could be up the back or down the front. If it was me, I'd be down the front, because I always tend to choose down the front of a bus. I hate sitting up the back of a bus, I really do. £2.20 Kemney for Moneymusk, wherever Moneymusk is. I haven't a clue. And over there you've just got the ferry for Orkney and Shetland. I've done it once back in 2010 I think it was, or was it 2009, with my dad when he was working. He's now since retired. No, haven't been back since, but would love to go. Oh, they're departing the other way now, so I was in the right place to start off with. Ah, okay, not to worry. Ah, well, it was lovely meeting you guys today, it really was. 27, that's not 27109. SL14DCX on the 64 there. Right, I'll show you where Cosmos is. I might lose connection though, so if I do, please bear with me. Because going into this shopping centre, that's what you could call it. It's a shopping centre stroke waiting room. The waiting room bit's down near the exit, but it's just basically a big open shopping centre, similar to the One Accord Centre that they have up in Union Street, which is here. The Ember E1 bus dropped me off earlier on.
Sorry. So do you let me know when...
As I said, you just got to play dodge the people here. Another Evora over there. I keep getting Evora and Evora mixed up. That is a funny looking Evora. Oh look, it's an interdeck. No, it's not. I'm being sarcastic. Right, let's show you where it is. It doesn't open till 5, so I can't go in till 5. I might lose connection, so it might buffer. If it does, please bear with me. Oh, it's nice and warm. Well, it's not too bad. That's Cosmo there. You can't miss it really, to be honest. And that's where I'm going for dinner tonight. In fact, what's the price like? Let's have a look. We've got a nice little Christmas tree there, I like that. Dinner is going to be £22.99. Ah, that's okay, I don't mean that. It's a little treat. It's a little treat for myself. So you've got Burger King, you've got Chopsticks. Never been to Chopsticks. There's a coffee break, Greg's. There used to be a Subway here as well, but I think it closed. Muffin break, W.H. Smith, which is very expensive. Only tend to buy a newspaper from there. Or the odd bottle of juice if I'm travelling, if it's on offer. Right, I'll catch up with any messages that you guys have just shortly. We'll see what we've got. Got the Evotor on the M9 to Glasgow, LSK 612. I've got the 400 EV departing there on the 220. Sorry, that's not EV, that's an MMC. It's quite hard. It's quite easy, should I say, to mistake the MMC for the EV, apart from the sound of it, obviously. SK19EKV on the 201 to Ballater, Bankery for Ballater. Joe Jappy, it's called. Okay. Right, let's see. Sorry Galavanta, but see you again. No problems guys, thank you for coming today. As I said, it was really nice to see you. It genuinely was. Now, time I'm sitting on now. Coming up 4:20. SF74YNO there on the M9 to Aberdeen. But we'll try. I'm just having to watch where I'm going. We'll do some more down this end. And we'll get a few more first buses. Electroliner over there, that's SV25 OXC 65122 and 11173 on the X8. We've got Sainsbury's over there, which is always good if you're just wanting like a small drink or something like that. Oh, we've got King's Coaches. Looks like it coming this way, or have we? And it's still it says King's Coaches anyway. Mercedes Turismo BV71HYT and BV71HYL on the Flixbus 090 the other day. And I think I did a video. The return journey from Edinburgh to Glasgow was on BV71HYK. Or was it the other way around? I can't remember. I was chatting to the driver the whole way into Glasgow. There was one of the times I was chatting to the driver all the way to Glasgow, and I think it's when I was doing that after I'd finished doing the live stream in Edinburgh, which was about 2.5 hours long. This one won't be as long as that, but it'll be close enough. Blockbus Spotter said hi. Hello mate. Always good to hear from people. SN13EFJ over there in Viral 300 SOC Electroliner. MXZ 7658 going past. Ex-Manchester. LC71KVL on the 5. Nothing departing from here at the moment. Might actually nip over to Sainsbury's and get a cheap drink for the coach going home. I might do. Maybe get a bottle of Iron Brew, because the prices that they charge at W.H. Smith, even for a bottle of Iron Brew, it's about £3 odds. SN13EFJ there, as I said, very expensive. And a taxi, obviously. Well, we don't do taxi spotting here. I don't really tend to use taxis that much, unless I really need to. Right. Last time I said that, someone said left. Yeah, very funny. Sizzle. Never had food from there before. Come on, Gallivanter. Focus on the buses. Stop talking about food. SF74YNO departing on the M92 50528. I think that's just come in from Edinburgh, so I think he's going for his break. I'm not entirely sure where CityLink go for their break in Aberdeen, but in Edinburgh I noticed near Waterloo Place where a lot of the coaches go for their break if they can't take it in the bus station. SV25OWD there on the number 1. And I think one day when we're in Edinburgh we'll go down to Waterloo Place and I'll show you it. I'll try and remember that. That's W4FAL over there on the 12. Herthryfold, if that's how you pronounce it. If I got that wrong, I'm so sorry. Seeing that Till Barber over there reminds me. I'm thinking about going for a haircut sometime this week maybe. LC71KVO on the 727. SL14DCX on the 64 to Inverurie. Sorry, it's just sounding a bit noisy here at the moment, so I've had to raise my voice a little bit there. Not really much else going on here at the moment. LSK 612 departing on the M9 to Glasgow. And there's a Flixbus just coming in, 492, that's Edinburgh. But what I'll do is I'll try and get around to finishing off what other journeys still need to be done. And I'll scribble them all down. And then as soon as I know when I can do them, I'll upload the details onto the post page of the channel. Or I'll upload a video. And I'll upload a video for each one. I know I'm going to be able to do them. But these won't be resuming until at least the 6th of January, potentially even further than that. I think buses put the hazard lights on down there, not when they're broken down, but when if they're running ahead of time, like if they've got time to catch up with. I think they just use that as an excuse, you know, the hazards. M9 route I shall be doing at some point for the channel. '59 as well over there, Yutong E10 and 59 to Northfield. That's actually another one that we'll need to do at some point. But getting into position for that one, don't know how I would do it. I don't know which direction I would do first. Gary Hiscut says hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing alright. And so another Enviro behind that on the 3A. But before we see that one, to Craigie Buckler on the 11A is SG23WVA. Craigie Buckler, that is a real tongue twister. That's a real tongue twister, that name. That's 3A to Maastricht via Clareston Road, wherever Clareston Road is. Well, that guy was talking to me there for a second. Oh well. Gary says all good, thanks. That's good to know. SN62 AFK over there. I think that's X First Glasgow. I think all the enviros up here are either X First Glasgow or X First Edinburgh Gala Shields depot before it closed down. I could be wrong. I could be wrong with that one. Lights that turn green for the bus station, but nothing coming. Another Yutong E10, E12 that is actually, sorry, SC23 WUK, WJK I think it is. I can't quite make it out from here because the taxi's brake lights are a bit bright. Jack says, yeah, but what's up? Hello mate, I wondered when you would join. How's things? He says, how's your day been? Hope you had a good Christmas. I certainly did, mate, I certainly did. I'll get to that in just a moment. SG23WUX on the 23 and Volvo Gemini MX58 EAY on the 2 to Auchinleck. Right. He says, sorry for missing your lives yesterday, I was busy. Oh, it's all good mate, it's all good. And he says, yes, I had a good Christmas, thanks. Sorry for the question mark, it was a mistake. That's okay, we all make mistakes. I got a little bit drunk on a works night out just before Christmas. I didn't do any live streams because I didn't want to embarrass myself. Neil says, lovely Scottish weather. It certainly feels like it. Very cold as well. Yes, on a works night out I thought it would be a good idea, after a few Jaeger bombs and a few Jack Daniels, to try and sing The Lion Sleeps Tonight on karaoke. Yep. I am not going to upload any performances that have been filmed, although my boss does say that he's got a few on his phone. Okay. I hope he doesn't have his own YouTube channel. I know my work does, but they don't upload very often. I think that's X First Manchester, that one, 37459. Yes it is. SN13CMZ, just gone past. And on 3 to Scatterburn is S325OWZ. SN13EEV on the 3. Because earlier on I was just talking to Scottish bus vids there. That was nice bumping into him, it really was. Scottish transport vids, I beg your pardon mate, sorry. And he said, we've got some buses down at Bannockburn depot from up here. That's right, we do. SN13COU. It's a regular on the 66 between Stirling and Denny. It has been used on other routes, but it sees service on the 66 all the time. SG23WVB there on the 18 to Red Moss. I nearly said 1B. It's 18 to Red Moss. Right, back to the messages. Gary says, getting ready for Christmas, New Year's Eve. Yep, I'll be doing that tomorrow. Get a few cans of Tennants in, or if other lagers are available. Jack says, do you know an Aberdeenshire? I don't really know this area that well. I know my way around Aberdeen city centre, but any of the outer housing estates or any outlying villages, no, sorry, I'd be relying on Google Maps. Jack says, good. Did you get the M92 or 092 to Aberdeen? Actually got Ember's E1. Did a little live stream on board it. I probably won't be live streaming on the way back as we see SN13CNV going past. It'll depend how dirty the vehicle is, but it'll be pitch black because as you can see it's almost dark now. So I might not be able to stream anything. Might be able to do a couple of minutes and that'll be about it, really, to be honest. Jack says, or E1 from Ember, yep, that's the one I got. 84053 just departing on the 5 there. He says, I know it goes to Aberdeen. James is saying, hi Alistair. Yep, that's my real name. Yep, how you doing? How's things? I've seen a Google Maps card before. I'm on Google Maps. Okay, SG24UGS. Yeah, I've seen them myself a few times, but I haven't actually seen myself on them. I've seen myself on a few other YouTube channels. There was a YouTuber, I forget her name now, Karen something, it might be Karen Taylor possibly, and she was doing a video down at Bridgeton in Glasgow of the open weekend. I think it was either last year or the year, well, this year or last year, and I saw myself on it. That's SK19EUP, I think, because it's that dirty I can't quite see. SE25OWP there, and following that on 59 is LB72DYT, I think. If I get that wrong, I'm sorry. Jack says, so you haven't seen a Google Maps card before, Alba? No, I have, but I haven't seen myself on Google Maps. You know, it hasn't taken a picture of me, which is probably not such a bad thing. I'm not the handsomest guy you'll ever see. And Jack says, is your birthday in January? It is. I'm the 23rd. Or as, forgive me for this, I love wrestling, especially WWE and AEW. As Bryan Danielson would say, yes, 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 yes. I'm not going to embarrass myself by doing impersonations of WWE superstars. I can't do it. I genuinely can't. There's one or two that I can do reasonably, but not great. But I'm not going to do it. We shall be live streaming here. What time are we sitting on now? Just gone 4:30. I shall be streaming here till about 4:45. I'll turn the stream off around about 4:45, I think. Because I'm going to go over to Sainsbury's and get a drink. They might have music playing in there, so I don't want any copyright strikes. SM13OMU. I was just talking about the COU over there, and that's OMU. OMG. That's what I would say to that. Oh my god. Nothing really else showing here at the moment. I could bring me a drink just now because I can feel my throat starting to go a bit. My voice starting to go a bit. But is that such a bad thing? No, it's not. That's gone via the beach retail park. I could actually tell you a little story about the beach retail park. In fact, I'll do that in a minute. Can anyone tell me what happened to the Enviro 200 MMCs that were up here on the 5? These two on the 5 that went via the retail park. Or was it the 13 route they were on? I can't remember. But I don't know what happened to them. I genuinely don't. Anyway, going back to the story I was going to tell you. I was in Aberdeen one day, and I was about to go to Pizza Hut for dinner, and I thought, okay, I'll need to phone them and book it. Do you know what stupid idiot Gallivanter did? I phoned the Pizza Hut down at the Esplanade instead of the one in there, because there's two Pizza Huts in Aberdeen, and I booked a table at the wrong restaurant. Only the Alba Gallivanter could do something so dumb. But they did say hello Pizza Hut, they didn't say which one it was, and Google did say it was Pizza Hut Aberdeen, and I just assumed it was the one in the city centre, not down the Esplanade near the football stadium. Right, so let's see what messages we've got. 1632 says Jack, yep, that's true, 1634 now actually, but that's in 10 minutes. COU is with Midland Bluebird, it's about... COU is with Midland Bluebird, I was about to type, get your facts right. It is. It's at COU, it's at Bannockburn Depot. It's been there for I don't know how long. It's been there for a good few years anyway. James is 13, they're in Bath or Bristol. Ah, so that's where they went, okay. Jack says, I'm not from Aberdeen, so I'm not sure. And then he says, nice. Before that, they're in Glasgow. Okay. And Jack says, but I thought I seen you in Dunfermline earlier today. I was in Dunfermline today. Well, I wasn't, mate, I'm afraid. No. Someone thought they'd seen me in Ayr today, so I'm all over the place. Dunfermline, Ayr, Aberdeen. Well, I'm actually in Aberdeen today. The video from Ayr was actually uploaded last night. It was a pre-record from about 3 weeks ago. The pre-records, some of them can be recorded several weeks in advance before they're uploaded onto the channel. And on the 17th, New Hills is SN13CNK. Yeah, I passed through Dunfermline yesterday, but definitely not today. Jack says, I know you were in Dunfermline yesterday, you did small lives, which is a shame. Yeah, that's true. I only did some small ones because I was just travelling home. I was travelling back from Haddington via Dunfermline because I thought I'd missed the 909 when I got into Edinburgh, and I thought I could at least get a Tesco in Dunfermline because the Co-op in Tillicutry, where I live, is very expensive, and I don't like going into it unless I absolutely have to. Jack says, I know you're in... Oh, I've already read that one. I'll get my brain right eventually one day. Nothing coming at the bus station at the moment, so we'll see this one on the 1B to Guild Street via Bridge of Dawn Retail Park soon. SV25OWE. Right-bodied street decker. Double-deck version of the streetlight, to be honest. But to be honest, I don't mind the double-deck version of the streetlight. Just streetlights in general, I just genuinely hate them. I don't mind the street deckers, they're alright. But I haven't really experienced one on a longer journey apart from Glasgow bus station out to the airport. If you can call that a longer journey. Jack says you were on X55 double decker, and James says expensive. Pecan says, where is this? This is Aberdeen, mate. Aberdeen bus station. Well, it's the exit to the bus station. I'm not going to be alive here for much longer, to be honest, because I'll be going off to get some dinner soon. I've got a table booked at 5 o'clock. 091 to Aberdeen, pulling in. SG24UHK, just pulling in from Glasgow. Yeah, James says in the wrong Pizza Hut. Yes. Well, no, I'm not going for dinner in Pizza Hut tonight. I thought about it, but nah. I'm going to get a lot of stick for saying that now. If any of my mates are watching, they are going to give me tons of stick for that. Especially one or two. I'm not going to name them. They know who they are. They will give me, pardon my French, but they'll give me a shitload of stick for that. Not that I mind, because I don't. Because I can sometimes give stick in return. SC25OWW on the 3 to Maastricht. Just like my mate Dave, who tried to put disposable batteries in a battery charger. And that's how he's got himself the nickname Duracell Dave. Not that it bothers him, because he actually says he quite likes it. Jack says, I was smiling because I thought I seen you, but it wasn't you. I was saying to myself, that's Alva Gallivanter, you must be doing bus videos or doing lives in Dunfermline, but sadly it wasn't you. No, I was in Dunfermline yesterday, mate, to be honest. I don't know, I might be passing through Dunfermline tomorrow on my way to Haddington, but I don't actually know because I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. SG72NDK, SV25OWY on the 23 to Shadoxley. No idea where Shadoxley is. LC71KVP on the 77 to the airport. And Jack says, what route? Shadoxley is a 23, that one there. And 727 is the airport, which is that one there. And Dubford, that one down there is 1B. There's quite a few ones up here. You've got 1A, 1B, 1C. I don't know if there's a 1D or 1E. I know there's 1D and 1E in Glasgow. I think there was a 1F at one point. Jack says, are they doing lives tomorrow? I'm thinking about it. I might do a mixture of lives and recorded stuff tomorrow. So it might just be shorter ones tomorrow. Because I need to be down in Haddington for around about 2 o'clock. So I can't hang around too long. So probably just be doing little shorter lives on the buses. If I can find those ruddy microphones, I'll take them with me. And we'll see if I can find them, but I'll have a look for them when I get home tonight. A 091 Aberdeen, as I said, just pulled in. James said, I'm heading off live stream. Okay, no problem at all. See you soon. I'll probably be closing down the live stream pretty soon myself, actually, to be honest. It's not really... I thought my eyes were deceiving me over there, but I thought that was a Volvo B10M in the original Stagecoach livery. If I zoom in, it's not, it's a Volvo Evora. It just caught my eye for a second and I thought, that's surely not a Volvo B10M, because they're not in service anymore, the step entry B10Ms. I need to go and see Specsavers, I really do. Jack says, I thought you stayed in Alloa because you got the 28 one day last week. Yes, well I stay until the Cootray, but if I miss one bus I'm always thinking of another way to get home. If it means taking another bus to here and changing, not to Aberdeen, but taking one bus here or another one there, I don't mind, as long as I get home. He says, I know you take the X22 sometimes, takes you home or Dunfermline. Yeah, it does. I'll possibly might take that tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. That's the 8 Stonehaven, and operating it is LC71KVL. I remember someone saying to me, how can you do all these lives? That must cost you an absolute fortune in data. It doesn't actually, to be honest, because I've got a special deal on my network. I'm with a network that's got the same letter spelt twice in its name, and it's not DD, and I've managed to get a special deal for 6 months, and I'll be repeating that special deal every 6 months to keep it going. S325OWE 36660, which means I've got unlimited data. So before I got the unlimited data, you would probably remember me saying I'll need to see how much data I've got left before I can do a live. I can only do a shortened live because of my data. But now I don't need to worry about that. Frank says, what route are you going home tonight? It'll be the M9, mate, 7:20. I don't have it booked, but it's never busy, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, that's the one I wanted to see. The Pride Interdeck YSV 318 on X7. You could say, is that the pride of the Stagecoach fleet, I wonder? That's a poor joke. Very poor joke. It's like, I don't know. It's like saying what do two batteries have in common with each other? They both have a positive and negative side. Yep, not really much going on here at the moment, if I'm being honest. Oh, jeez. Probably getting somebody a fight. 7:20 on the M9, you've got a few hours, mate. Yep, that's true. Got dinner booked at 5 o'clock, so I'll just chill out, enjoy dinner. Might do another little live once I've had dinner, actually. I might come out here and do another half an hour. See if my battery holds up. Because I'm sitting at 58% at the moment. And Jack says, Jesus Christ, I got a flight too. Yes. Well, you're not the one that's here, mate, because I just about shot myself. SG24 UHK there, not in service. Yutong GT12. McGill's Group, yep, McGill's do Flixbus operations here in Scotland. I think they do some down to England, you know, the London ones as well, from Scotland. I don't know who does the England-based Flixbus runs. SG23WUO on the 18th ice. And Electrodecker there, SG25OWE on the number, that's Bridge of Dawn, that's 1B I think. What's the Bridge of Dawn? I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with first bus routes in Aberdeen. SY73HTY on the 10A to Inverurie for Inverness. That would be nice actually, getting one of those all the way to Inverness, but it takes, what is it, about 4 hours to get to Inverness on a 10 from here. The same with the 10A actually. Sorry if you're hearing any noises like alerts coming through because I've got all my alerts turned on. SK19EKP there on the 35 to Elgin. I was having issues with sound earlier on. SV25OYZ there. Following it is SG23WUL. Nothing else at the moment. As I said, SK19EKP there, 11170. I was having a few issues with sound earlier on. I don't know if it's maybe my device or something, so I'm thinking going forward from now on when I do live streams I might have to use the mics until I can get my phone checked. I'll just have to take it into the phone shop and see what the issue is. If there is an issue, I don't know if there is. But that'll be after New Year when I do that. Right, now we've seen that one depart. I tell you what, folks, I'm gonna cut the stream now, okay? But I'll try and do one maybe around about 6:30, 7 o'clock before I get the coach back to Glasgow, or back to Stirling, should I say. If not, I'll try and do one on the coach, alright? But thank you for watching. It's been an absolute blast up here. I've loved it today, and the day's just flown by. So I shall catch up with you later.